Morning, y'all. It's November the 5th, Burn Creek, Kentucky. Well, little bit away from Burn Creek, Kentucky. But I'm heading over here to Hughes HVAC Supply House. This is back when I used to sell RUD or Root equipment, however you want to say it. But this is actually where I purchased that at. So I'm over here getting a couple of things. Need to get some more coil cleaner. I've got a check and clean to do, and this is going to be a heavy duty check and clean over here. It's probably been about 3 years since the furnace has been looked at, and we're going to do a combustion analysis. But I've got to come over here and get a humidifier. Okay, guys, we're down here to the American Standard Freedom 95 single stage gas-fired furnace here, and it's a 95% furnace. And what we're going to do is I actually installed this thing, I believe it was 10/28 of 09. So it's pretty much needing a good maintenance done on her. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull this blower motor on it, and we're going to do our little our handy dandy clean out there, and then we're going to go through all our test procedures. I'm actually going to do I talked to Jim on the phone. I'm actually going to he told me I could test from the outside on a lot of these, so if it's feasible to get to it. So we're going to do a combustion analysis on this and give them a printout, and we're also going to do static. But I'll have to use my manometer on that. The Testo 320 is still getting upgraded, so where you can actually do differential pressure testing with it. So, and we'll check the gas valve and all that good stuff. You know, all the good stuff. Looks almost like mine, don't it, guys? Looks like same inducer, same gas valve, same pressure switch, same notoriously precarious running of the secondary heat exchanger hose there. But let me get my lights and everything and see if we got a light here. Okay. And she does look a little dirty, not as bad as I thought it'd be, but we're going to pull it anyway. It's not that difficult. So, alright guys. Okay guys, we've got our hoses off, what we needed to get off here. I went in and popped the heat exchanger, secondary heat exchanger hose on down through the hole. It was kind of a pain in the butt the way they actually had this one on there. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and we'll get our dude out of here. With little Eddie's little nice little nut driver thing there, and we'll put this up here. And we'll go ahead and take this one out. I guess this one's just a little bit different design than mine, you know. It's a 95, mine's a 90. Alright guys, this dude here should pop right out. Let's see if she does. And there it is. Okay guys. Go ahead and put this in a safe location. Hat cam ain't wants to cooperate with me today. Okay. Alright guys, let's get the blower out. Maybe get a little handy dandy line. Y'all pretty much seen this before, so I might cut some of this. Guys, we got the screws out of it. I think this one's going to be fun to put back in, so I'm probably going to actually have to utilize you know, some 2x4s and stuff on this one. Like I said, it's got the stinkiest design I've ever seen. If they'd have brought those rails out, all you had to do is take out 2 screws, pull it out. But now they got actually cut into the plate here and make some kind of goofy freaking channels in it. But anyway, we'll adapt and overcome, guys. We'll adapt and overcome. I'm gonna crack that dude. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Like I said, Brenda stays up on her filters and everything. This thing don't look too bad, but I mean, it's got some funk in it. You know, look, see. So, but anyway, we'll take this puppy out and we'll clean it. I've got some more new. I got some new coil cleaner I'm gonna try. It's called Ace. It says the original brown stuff. It's supposed to be biodegradable and everything. But don't look in that bad a shape. Does need a cleaning though. What I want to see is this heat exchanger. Let's see what we got in here, guys. I brought the mop and the buckets and all that good stuff with me. So, take a peek at this heat exchanger. Not too bad. Not as bad as mine was. Of course, nobody smokes over here. So, we'll give that a good cleaning too. I brought my little newfangled brush with me, and we can take it and stick it back in here too, back on this side of it. But okay, guys. While we're letting that clean, while I clean that off over there, I'll basically come back over here and I'll wipe this down real good. But see, she's got a lot better cabinet than I do too. This is actually, you know, it's got the fiberglass and everything on it. So, all right. So what we'll basically do, we'll wipe this down with some TSP, and then we'll vacuum this part out. I think she's due for a new filter. We'll slide her a filter in too. I'm pretty sure she's got some around here. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead and loosen up our set screw here. Alright. I'm taking mine all the way out. I don't think this thing's even going to need any fluid film. Let's see. I might get lucky here. Okay, guys. It's the second one on these. Yeah, I'd suggest probably doing this maybe every, unless you're doing like construction at home or something, maybe every 3 years or so. If you stay with your filters and everything, keep a clean house, vacuum and everything. There, baby. There's that new Ace Foam and Clean, the original brown condenser coil cleaner and brightener. We're gonna brighten it up, baby. Brighten it up. Take it to levels unknown. Alright. I always like taking, just for the heck of it, I'll mark it to what I think right here should be ground. Okay. And the second hole, of course, but you can see the metal on it. But that's just a little pet peeve I do. And there's my heat pump firing up. Alright, guys, let's say a prayer. This thing will pop right out. Well, I don't think it's going to hurt nothing. Flip this dude over. Try not to get her in the bind. Heck, I think I can even pull it out. There it is. Alright, guys. Let me go ahead and get my compositor off. pal. Alright guys, we're going to take this over to the table. Come here. Set that turkey down just like that. Just like that. Oh, well cool. This is like one of the first times I've ever had a motor where you could actually read it. It's usually all up underneath the belly band. So we'll take a peek at that too and amp it out over at the house. Alright guys, let me get my dude off here. Alright. That's one. You don't have to take the whole assembly out. Just enough to get your wheel out. Yep. Stay there. And you stay there. Okay. Now we know this is the hub side, and that's going to give us back our rotation that we needed. So you can actually see it on here, your rotation. So, but that's why I marked this side green. I know my motor's on this side, and yada yada yada. I mean, it's not that complicated. Okay guys, we ain't gonna have to do it like we did mine. It was freaking functified, but this has got a little bit of funk in it. Not too bad though, it's dusty. Alright guys, let me go. Okay guys, we broke out the new Ace Foam and Clean. So we got our wicked coil gun here that I advise everybody to run out and get. It's a freaking awesome tool in your arsenal. Okay, that should be all of that we need. Go ahead and thread this puppy down in here like so. Alright, got that dude set up. Oh, we'll go ahead and just take this over here and go ahead and attach it to our hose. Yeah, it's like 40 degrees out here, guys. I'm still in my shorts, but I usually wear my shorts till it snows, guys. Yeah, I'm crazy. Ooh, a nice hat with fluid film. Get me some hose. Alright. Take this puppy here. Get it on there. Alright guys. The original brown. Don't smell too bad. Like I was saying, this has got that little slot in it right here, and you can actually put it right on your fin. Oh boy, I better put that on something else. Put that on an A maybe. Got some rubber gloves. Got that whole big old pack on there. Heavy diesel turned me on to, and I don't think about it till the hindsight. Alright guys, I had to get some of them gloves, man. My hands are freaking freezing. Okay guys, went and got my nitrate gloves. Yeah, that's some good stuff here. Alright, guys. Oh yeah. Alright dudes, get all this soap out of it. You see here's a big old thing of funk here. Throw it over there. I can tolerate it with these gloves on. Good God, my hands are cold. This dude in the sun. We'll go back over and take a little mop over to it. Let that puppy drain. Get out of there. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna grab me a couple 2x4s too. this puppy over here and let her dry out. Alright. Alright guys, let me get Button back. Nice and shiny, guys. Nice and shiny. Okay. A little bit of soap stain on it, but we'll make it go away. Okay. Alright. And just for giggles, while we got everything out over here, let's go ahead and check the microfarads on our capacitor here. And what do we got? Looks like it is it's plus or minus 6, 370, 50, 10 microfarads. Need my glasses. I left them over at the house. Alright guys, we can get this puppy loose. Alright, so we're looking for 10. Let's see what we got. $9.5 guys, 9.5. So we're good to go. Plus or minus 6%. And just for giggles, while we got it out, let's use our magometer. Check the windings on it real quick. Why not? We got the tools to do it with. Just takes an extra second to do this. Alright, let's find a good ground on it. Guys, on terminals like these, the megger doesn't want to cooperate, so I've devised myself a little plan here. I've got me some 16 gauge I keep on the truck, and a 14 gauge in case I have to rewire something. So basically what I'll do is I cut me off a little piece here. Tighten that dude up real good, like so. I've got all my tools in the truck over at Brenda's, but I had a pair of these down in the basement. So what I'll do here is I'll just take and I'll lock this dude off, like so. I'll take one of these, I actually bought some of these too. So I'm going to keep this inside my field piece bag, or inside my megger bag. So what we'll do is we'll take this puppy here, and these are rated for 14 to 16. So we'll get our wire up in there real good. Like so. And we'll take him, we'll crimp his puppy off. We'll just crush it together here. Okay. Alright, let's see if she's on there good and tight. Yep. Okay, now we can test her. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right over here to our meganometer, our subco. We're going to take this dude and plug it in. Okay, we've got her in there, and we've already got it to a ground. And all we got to do is, actually I might lop some of that off. So just take this dude here, put it on here like so. Make sure we still got our ground on there good. Okay, and let's test it. Make sure she's not touching nothing. But good. Took off at 2, that's good. Anything above 1,000, the light ain't gonna stay on. So it's telling us that's fantastic. All right, now let's go ahead and pop this puppy loose. We'll go to the black. Maybe. Come on, work with me. Trying to get in a hurry and need to slow down here. All right, let's try it now. Good, she started at 7. The other one started at 3. All right. Let's go ahead and try the yellow. Good. One more is the blue. Perfect. Perfect, guys. All right, we're good to go. And I'll just take this little cheater tool I got here and put that back in my megger. Okay guys, let's get our motor back together here. And we remember we marked a G for the ground wire here. And basically all you're going to have to do really is with this, you always want to have your key to this square part here. Now what we're actually going to do here is go ahead and just drop it on in. And I'm going to try to, you know, put it right back in right the exact way it was. And we're just going to drop that puppy on in there. She'll go for me. There we go. Okay. Alright guys. Now, we need to go ahead and put our screws back in. And just don't go ape with them, because if you do, you're going to strip it out and then you're really going to be in a world of hurt. I mean, not that we can't fix that too, but why would you want to do that? Now on this particular one, the shaft, the hub doesn't have a flat spot on it like a lot of them do. When you're putting your motor in, you want to line it up with that flat spot on that hub, and then you can key it to the flat spot on your motor. Come on, work with me. I think I'm gonna cut this video up. I don't think y'all want, this is probably gonna be 30 minutes just doing this. So what we'll actually do is I'll have one doing a combustion the cleaning here, and then we'll have one doing a combustion analysis, and then we'll actually do our little check, you know, with testing the HSI and the flame sensor and all that good stuff. Okay, now let's line this puppy up. Well, heck, while I got it, let's go ahead and put our good capacitor back in. Okay, I want to make sure none of these wires are touching. Get your capacitor right in that slot. And we'll go ahead and button this puppy on there. Be done with it. Alright, I went ahead and put my key back in it. So let's get this puppy lined up and get her spinning free. Alright. Alright, so what we want to do is I want to make sure we get this in that flat spot. So I'm going to bring it right back over to where my key is. We're going to tighten this puppy up. Guys, if you just do like a little mark or something on it, you'll know what side's what. And then you're not going to be in a world of hurt going, which way is the airflow? I know there's superstars out there that can do it all, but I don't claim to be one. Okay guys, that's good and tight. Let's see where she spins. Oh yeah. Looking good guys, looking good. Alright, let's get our shield back on here. I don't know how easy it's going to be to film this, so it is what it is, guys. Maybe I can shoot up like that. Get up in that heat exchanger. I might have to, well, I'm going to have to do that. Hold on. Just give it a little rinse. Let's put it back together. Maybe. Try to get this light somewhere. What you say? All right. Alright guys, say a prayer for me. No, I'm breathing hard, but I've been running back and forth to the house. We hadn't took that vacuum cleaner back over. That's the thing too, the cat, I don't have a whole lot of room. I can't see what I'm really doing in here. It's kind of like a do it by feel type thing. Actually, it's not really that bad. Alright, I think I might have got it. Let's see. Oh, spoke too soon. There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you're killing Fritz. God damn it. Why can't this shit ever be freaking easy? Sorry about the curse words, guys. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright guys, we're on there. Kind of a pain in the wazootie with this too, ain't it? People think this stuff's easy, and I mean, it's not super hard or nothing, but kind of gotta know what you're doing. Okay guys, remember red and yellow was parked. There we go. And where is red? There's parked. Park, and I believe black was on cool, and I think blue was on heat. All right. Okay. White we know was on any one of these neutral bars over here. It don't matter where it goes. Alright. And black was on cool. Okay. Got our motor hooked back up. Alright. Now, we got another white here. That's going to come back down to the neutral side. Like I said, it really doesn't matter where you hook these at. It's all neutral. Okay. Alright. Now we did have a black. I had a black up here somewhere now. Okay guys, looks like Brenda's got it sitting on emergency heat. I don't know if you can read that, it's sort of a glare. But let's go ahead and raise her on up and try to race downstairs and see if we can catch her. And then we'll start doing our diagnostic testing. I just want to make sure the puppy's going to fire. Already hear it ramping up. Here's the inducer. Looks like our HSI is getting ready to kick. Should hear the click click to the gas valve. And there we go guys. We'll give it a good 45 seconds. Wait for the blower kick, and then we'll button this up, and we'll call that the first video. I'm gonna let it cool back down, and then I'll check the. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and do my combustion analysis, but this is just going to be a video in itself. I just want to make sure everything's going to come on. Got a nice clean blower there. I need to change that filter real quick before I forget about it. Here we go. And there's our blower. Get that thing pulled in. Alright guys, I'm not going to get it too awful hot up in here. I'm going to change the filter, put the door back on, and we're going to do some more tests. Alright guys.